First Warning MMA Report is joined live with Salvatore, the Sicilian zombie Schiro, and Herbert Hancock Rogers Williams, also known as the guy that has people see dead bodies. This weekend, these two gentlemen will be competing for what I consider to be the number one spot in the amateur ranks for Wisconsin MMA fighters in the welterweight division. This weekend at Cage Aggression Chain Reaction in Davenport, Iowa. It's a huge fight. It's got a lot of buzz behind it, and I'm honored to have both you guys on the show tonight. So thanks for joining us. So this is, like I said before, this is a tremendous. There's a tremendous amount of hype surrounding this fight. What does this fight mean to each one of you guys? Sal, we'll start with you.
Just another step towards the amateur belt. So I'm only 2-0 at the moment, but I've shown glimpses that I'm a force to be reckoned with in the welterweight division, and I come from a great gym, and I'm just ready to put on a show Friday. I've been working so hard, and it feels like it's been 2 years since my last fight, but it's only been 6 months. But yeah, Herbert's a great opponent for me to test my ability with, and I just can't wait to showcase how much better I've gotten.
That's awesome. Herb, what about you? What does this fight mean to you?
Man, just like every fight, it means everything. One step closer to me beginning in my career. Just like Sal, I've been working my ass off, man. Busting my balls, sweat, and tears, being in jiu-jitsu, wrestling, getting ready for what I'm finna get ready to face. I also think this is finna be another challenge for me as well to see if I'm ready to take on another wrestler to see if I'm gonna knock them on that ass or they're gonna put me down.
That's awesome. So each of you guys mentioned how hard you guys have been training for this. How has training been going for you, Sal?
I know it sounds cliche, but really this is the best I've felt probably since my senior year in high school for wrestling. I've done a little bit. I mean, I lifted for a while and I stopped lifting probably a month out, and my body feels great. Practice has been going great. I mean, I got Dante, my brother, helping me every single day, and I got Mark Lemiger, Polizzi, Gilpin, amateurs that have the same record as me. They're busting my balls and freaking pushing me to the limit. So I'm ready to go. But yeah, practice has been awesome, and I'm just ready to showcase my skills yet again.
Perfect. Herb, how about you? How's training going?
Man, I feel like it's been going amazing. Another day, another dollar, as I always say, never miss a beat. Like I do every morning, just wake up, meditate, get ready to start my day with training, whether I'm in the gym or not. I also want to shout out to all my teammates that also been pushing me as well. And also, especially my coaches. Let me not forget them because they be on my ass. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been here where I'm at today. So I tremendously want to give a big shout out to them as well. But training has been going amazing. Like I say, I never miss a beat. I wake up, I got to get to it. Even when I'm not at this gym, I'm trust and believe I'm outside working something, no matter what. Because shoot, like he is, he's working to defeat me, and I'm working to defeat you. It's all about being number one, and there only can be one. So at the end of the day.
Have you guys changed anything specifically in this training camp? Are you doing anything different?
Well, mainly what I've been doing, like always keep my striking up to par. But I've really been working on my grappling as well. Like just because I know everybody wants to take me down. I know that my hands are heavy, and I know shit. Nobody want to get busted in that shit by me all the time. So I have to be prepared for that. For them takedowns, for somebody trying to submit me. So my defensive game, yes, I've been aiming for it and working for it night and day. So whatever you want to do, I'm going to be ready for it. Come take me down. If that's what you feel like doing, come bring it. Just know I'm going to be my A game. You got to come through punches. You got to come through kicks. You got to come through me. You really want to take me down, it's going to be hell.
Sal, how do you respond to that?
I've been working everything, but big thing I've been working on is my striking, because obviously I was a wrestler back in the day, so can't just come into MMA fight and expect with just wrestling experience to beat someone up like Herbert. So I've been working on my striking, but my wrestling and my grappling is probably my strength. But yeah, like Herbert says, I don't just expect to come in for a takedown. I expect heavy hands. I've seen his fights before. I've seen the highlight videos, and he hits hard. So I mean, all respect to him. Like, his kicks are deadly, his punches are deadly, but I can take a punch, and I'm willing to go through hell to get that win. So expect a dogfight out there.
Now, you guys have talked a little bit so far tonight about the wrestling and everything. Herb, you've mentioned you're expecting Sal to initiate the grappling with you. Sal, do you feel like that's kind of how you're looked at? As people think they see the last name Schiro, they think wrestler. Is that something you feel as well?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, I'm very proud of being a wrestler and all, but I know in MMA you got to really evolve, and I can't just be a wrestler because you see those wrestlers in the UFC that just come in there with that one base and they end up getting knocked out. So been working my striking extremely hard, and I've been working on my setups and stuff. And I believe I hit hard too. I know that first fight I had the guy wasn't that good, but my second fight I didn't get to showcase that much. But this third fight, I just want to say I hit pretty damn hard. So if I'm able to connect, I mean it's big trouble for him, and it's big trouble for me if he connects on me.
Sure. So you guys we taking this a little bit further. What do you guys see as each other's weaknesses right now? Herb, we can start with you.
Everything. I see everything. It's striking. You're going to set me up for something I want. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to go too far in detail, but I'm not even going to boast about it. I'm just here to do my job at the end of the day. Hopefully you're going to do yours on the other side of the field. But at the end of the day, I think, I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm going to accidentally get a knockout. Be honest with you, accidental knockout. And I don't even want a knockout, to be honest with you. Accidental knockout.
So how do you? What weaknesses do you see in Herb's game?
I don't really want to point those out. That's for my coaches, but I mean he's pretty good all around. But he hits hard. You got to get past that. If I want to get the takedown, I'm probably gonna have to go through hell to get that. So it's gonna be a brutal fight, and I expect an all-out war. So all respect to Herbert. Looks like he's working hard. So yeah, I mean I'm not gonna point out any weaknesses. That's not my job. So just gonna go out there and fight.
So it looks like Herb may have had a call come in here. We've been experiencing that a little bit earlier. I'll keep going here. He comes back. So Sal, what do you need to do in this fight to get your hand raised?
I got to get past that first wave because I know he's going to come out gunslinging. I mean, that's what he does in every fight. I'm sure he's been working on his cardio. So, I mean, I've been working on my cardio too, but I put pressure on my opponents. I'm a dog. I keep fighting. I have a lot of heart. So he might connect, he might not, but don't expect just to put me away in the first round. Because if I get past that first round and I take you down, I wear you out.
Who said I was just aiming for a first round knockout? That's my thing.
So, Herb, what do you need to do to get your hand raised?
Hey, man, keep my eyes open and stay focused at all times. Like I said, I'm not worried about your striking or wrestling. You take me down, cool. You got to keep me down. You got to get past me. I take you down. Think it's going to be fun again?
I don't know if you take me down, but I like it. I like it.
So I mentioned this in the introduction to this. In your opinion, does the winner of this fight are they the number one ranked welterweight in the state of Wisconsin?
Yeah, I like to think so. I mean, there's Tyler Renz and there's Sam Bauer that can maybe make an argument against that, but I mean, I think Herbert's the number one guy at the moment. Yeah, so I think this determines the number one ranked guy.
Herb, what do you think?
I think he is absolutely right about that. I ain't going to disagree with you on that. You absolutely picked the right guy. You want to become the best, you got to take out the best. Right now, I'm one of the best. I'm becoming one of the best, And if you want to be that guy, you got to take out me, But at the end of the day,
fair enough.
I'm not finna let that happen. I got to fight for my grounds because that's what I want.
Right. So you guys talked about it a little bit earlier. You guys come from fantastic gyms. What does it mean to have such great teammates and coaches where you're training at?
It means the world, honestly. I mean, like I said, Dante's one of my biggest supporters, and I couldn't do it without him. But like I got Gilpin and all those guys helping me, pushing me daily. I got Kelly, Jelly Kelsler, who's fighting with me on the card, and Devin Seitz. I mean, those guys are dogs. So I get my ass whooped once in a while at the gym, but I mean, I know it's helping me, and I'm excelling. So yeah,
Sure.
I'm getting better. I'm ready to go. I don't really want to even talk anymore. I just want to fight Friday.
It looks like Herb. Looks like you're at the gym right now. What does it mean to train at Pure Vita?
And it means everything. These guys helped me become who I am. I remember when I first stepped in here, all I did was strike. It brought something else that I never seen that I thought I would have in me, you know. So at the end of the day, I'm want to test and see what else I got in my element that I've been working on, you know. So,
Sure.
but I also would like to shout out to my teammates as well, man. Like I said, they be kicking my ass. They push me, bro, and I appreciate it. Even my coaches, you know, because if it wasn't, I'm gonna keep saying this until the day I die, probably. You know, if it wasn't for them, you know, for most of this shit, bro, I probably wouldn't even be here. So, especially them kicking my ass, pushing me on fucking shark days, telling me to get my ass up and Herb, let's go. Even on times I wanted to quit on myself. So, you know, I want to shout out to all my teammates, even Monster Live for pushing me as well. One of the sponsors that's helping me. So, I appreciate that.
That's awesome. Just a couple questions left here. What is your prediction for the fight, each one of you? If you're going to say, Herb, you talked about a first round knockout. Is that what you're going with?
I don't know what round, but I definitely think it's going to be an accidental knockout. I'm not going to pick around that I definitely know is going to be an accident because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want the knockout, but knowing me, it's going to be an accident. It happened to me in my first fight. It happened to me. I didn't want the knockout. It just happened, you know.
Right.
Knocked him out in a minute, 10 seconds. I had a whole bet. I knocked out a tooth. I wanted the tooth. I ain't want the knockout. I had a $250 bet. I was just talking stuff, man.
So, Sal, what's your prediction?
Second round TKO or submission or decision. I mean, I'm willing to go into deep waters like my last fight. If it's got to go to decision, whatever. I mean, it's kind of hard to predict how the fight's going to go because I expected to finish my guy when I took him down that last time and didn't get the TKO or submission. So if it goes to decision, all right. If it goes 1-2 rounds, I don't care. I really don't give a shit. I just want to fight.
I know that's right.
So last question here. Anything you guys want to say to each other before you guys enter the cage on Friday?
You want to go first?
Herb, we'll start with you.
Well, since I'm the first in the state, I appreciate that. Well, I wish you the best of luck, my guy. It's no hard feelings at the end of the day. But I'm telling you this now, I'm stepping in there to do my job, to be the most elite as I can. I'm not coming with no hard feelings, but I'm definitely coming to fuck you up and kick your ass. And I expect you to do the same to me as well. It's no hard feelings, but I'm telling you, I hit with hard feelings. So if you feel like you want to bang, I don't give a fuck about that. Let's bang. You in my element. If you feel like we're going to wrestle, cool. Put myself to that test. I want you to test me. I want you to. I'm not afraid. So do what you have to do. As a man, I'm going to do what I have to do as a man, too. That being said, I appreciate it. You have a blessed day. With the floor on you, my guy.
Sal, your response to that?
He's just being, I mean, what do you call it? He's telling the truth. That's what he wants to do. He's not talking shit. I mean, I would say the same thing. But I expect it just to be an all-out war. I'm just humbled to get the #1 ranked guy in the state. And like I said, I saw his video, so I expect probably a fight of the night. But yeah, I mean, I just been going through adversity ever since I was a kid, chubby kid, and I just kept working hard, and I got to this moment, and I'm definitely gonna be 3-0 after this fight, not 2-1. Fuck that shit.
I like it.
Well, respect to you
quick
for taking the fight, definitely.
After when I whoop that ass, let's go grab a beer.
We'll see.
Okay.
Maybe we can have a beer after the fight. Who knows? We'll see.
So let the fans know. Take a minute to hear each of you guys and shout out some of your sponsors and let everyone know where they can find you on social media. Sal, we'll start with you.
I don't have any sponsors, unfortunately, but I do have a Facebook, and it's Salvatore Schiro, and then my Instagram is Funk Master Sal 170, I believe. So if you guys want to follow me on there, I post motivational videos once in a while, so you'll hear from me on the daily. But yeah, I just want to thank my coaches again, Dante Schiro, Kane Rizzo, which unfortunately can't be at my fight, but like he's one of the all-time best coaches I've ever had in my life. And I just want to thank my family and my friends for supporting me. It's going to be a good night.
Awesome. Herb? Sponsors, social media?
Well, everybody know they can catch me on Facebook at my fan page at Team Hancock 1. My Instagram is called Herb_stay_low. I them are my two social medias where my fans can catch me at. Also, I'd like to give a big shout out to my one of my guys from Monster Lab, Bear and Malcolm. Them guys been pushing me as well, and for wrestling as well. So preparing for this awesome young man right here to help me build further in my career. But also, I'd like to give another shout out to my coaches once again. Kind of gonna stop until the day I die for also pushing me. And then everybody that's out there watching, I appreciate y'all tuning in, checking out the fight. We definitely gonna put on a big bearing for y'all. So that being said, thank you for your time and services, my guy. I'll be seeing you Friday.
Thursday. You'll see me
Matter of
Thursday.
fact, Thursday at weigh-ins, but
Yeah.
how I really want to see you, I want to see you Friday.
Understandable.
So that being said, I appreciate you, my guy. Also, Peter, thank you for having me on here as well.
Oh,
Brian,
no
I
problem.
don't know where you at, my boy, but thank you. I appreciate the time and services as well. Thank you. I have to shout out to that. Y'all fellas have a blessed day. Be safe. I know I'm ending it short on my hands, but that's
No,
something
you're totally fine. You're totally fine. I appreciate. So so everyone watching, you can go to www.cagedaggression.tv, order the pay-per-view if you can't go there in person. Scroll down, select Herb's name, select Sal's name, so they get credit for it. Once again, it's Caged Aggression Chain Reaction. It's going to be a fantastic evening. In my opinion, this is the best fight of the night for Friday night, and I'm looking forward to one hell of a show. Good luck to both of you guys, and I'll see you guys on Friday night.
Thank you.
You bet. Take care.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a blessed day. Be safe. See you soon, my guy.
Yep.